Grind culture. Why burnout isn't a badge. Most people admire those who can work endlessly, staying up late to chase targets. In this culture, exhaustion is seen as proof of dedication. Overtime becomes a symbol of loyalty, and taking a vacation often makes people feel guilty. In reality, burnout is not an achievement worth celebrating, but a warning signal that your body and mind are starting to collapse. Grind culture teaches us to ignore those signals in pursuit of goals that are never satisfied. Burnout is recognized by the WHO as an occupational phenomenon characterized by three dimensions: energy exhaustion, cynicism or mental distance from work, and reduced professional efficiency. So, what are 5 harsh facts about grind culture and burnout? 1. Burnout is not proof of dedication, but proof of a failing system. In grind culture, exhausted people are praised as hard workers or highly dedicated. In reality, burnout is evidence that something is wrong, whether in time management, team support, or unrealistic expectations. It is not proof that you are impressive. If you are constantly exhausted, it is not a sign that you work too hard. It is a sign that your way of working is unsustainable. Like a machine that is forced to run without maintenance, eventually it will break down completely. And when that happens, every target you were chasing will be delayed far longer than if you had taken breaks from the beginning. 2. There is a difference between ambition and work compulsion. Healthy ambition pushes you forward but still leaves room for life. It has limits. Work compulsion, or workaholism, is an uncontrollable drive that is never satisfied no matter how much you achieve. It is no longer about wanting success, but about being afraid to stop. Afraid of falling behind, afraid of looking weak, afraid of not being enough. In grind culture, these two things are often treated as the same, when in reality, one leads you toward your goals, while the other destroys you along the way. It is important to ask yourself, am I working because this is my goal, or because I am afraid to stop? 3. Grind culture sells the illusion that you can rest later. One of the biggest promises of grind culture is work hard now, rest later. But that later never arrives. After you reach target A, there is target B. After this project ends, another one begins. After the promotion, new responsibilities appear. Grind culture is designed to keep you moving endlessly, because once you stop, you might realize how tired you truly are and how long you have been deceived. Rest is not a reward that can be postponed. It is a basic need that must be scheduled regularly. For long-term productivity requires rest. The greatest irony of grind culture is that the people who remain productive in the long run are the ones who know when to stop. Research on deliberate practice shows that quality rest is just as important as practice itself. Top athletes do not train 24 hours a day. They follow strict cycles of training and recovery. Your brain works the same way. It needs offline time to process information, build new connections, and restore energy. Forcing your brain to work continuously without rest does not make you brilliant. It eventually makes you stagnant. 5. Burnout steals your ability to enjoy life. The most expensive cost of grind culture is not just physical exhaustion, but the loss of your ability to enjoy simple things. When burnout happens, you have no energy left for family, hobbies, or even sitting quietly without guilt. The world turns gray. Things that once felt enjoyable start to feel like burdens. And ironically, the success you struggled so hard to achieve may arrive at a moment when you are too numb to enjoy it. This is the greatest tragedy of grind culture, sacrificing life for something that cannot truly be enjoyed in the end. The point is, you are not a machine. You are a human being with limits, and it is within those limits that your humanity exists. Grind culture wants you to forget that, selling the dream that endless effort is the only path. Burnout is not a badge of honor. It is an alarm going off. And wise people know when to listen to the alarm, not silence it and keep walking toward the cliff.